Carlo, good to have you back on the program.
Great to be here, Pat.
There's so much building going on in New York right now. Is there capacity to take hundreds of millions of dollars and put it to work?
We say bring it on. I mean, yes, there's a lot of building. We have a governor who's very focused on infrastructure. Kennedy Airport, LaGuardia, a new Penn Station, Moynihan Station, Kosciuszko Bridge, I still say it the old Brooklyn way, a new Mario Cuomo Bridge, so much. But we have a lot more to do. We have 2 more phases of the 2nd Avenue subway. We have a BQE. We've talked about it.
Yeah, we've got some of those other projects up there, too. I mean, East Side Access has been going on and on and on.
That's money for. Air train from LaGuardia to Manhattan. I mean, there's a lot of money we could be spending in New York.
Some of it's as simple as road repairs.
Right.
I mean, every New Yorker drives around, hits those potholes, and you know, this is money that either you can pay it as infrastructure investments and fix the potholes, or you pay it in car repair bills.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'd much rather do infrastructure. Creates jobs, gets people to think green. And by the way, you know, people talk about broadband, you mentioned it.
Yeah.
It's not just in rural communities. There are parts of New York City that need a full broadband infrastructure plan. Our waterways, our ports, our tunnels. By the way, we forgot the biggest infrastructure project in the country, Gateway. I mean, imagine an infrastructure bill that can fund Gateway and get the thing built. It would be a boom to the region.
Well, and then Gateway is really an insulator from the economic problem that would result if there was a problem with that Amtrak tunnel that shut it down.
Absolutely.
Here's some other context we've got on the screen here. New York City drivers waste 53 hours per year sitting in traffic. That's obviously not just an infrastructure issue. The whole congestion pricing thing fits into that. 50% of New York's bridges are 75 years old. Again, we've been making a dent at some of this. We have one phase of the Kosciuszko Bridge, the second phase under construction now. We have the brand new Goethals Bridge. We're getting there on some of this.
And imagine if we had a brand new outer bridge. Imagine if we had the dream tunnel or bridge connecting Long Island to Westchester or Connecticut. Imagine if we were able to build another tunnel extending the 1 train from Lower Manhattan into Governor's Island, into Red Hook, further into Brooklyn. Think about the things we can do if we had money.
As someone who represents New York and New York builders in particular, are you worried that this becomes political and that too much of this money goes to rural areas that might not be ardent supporters of the current administration? There were maybe stronger supporters of the current administration?
Well, look, I think having the Senate Minority Leader, Chuck Schumer, at the table is critical. Having Nita Lowey chairing appropriations is critical. Having Hakeem Jeffries is critical. We have a lot of great people working on this, and I think New York will get its fair share. We may represent New York builders, but our members are building all across the nation, and we all want to see building happening everywhere in America. We have to rebuild the country. You know, if you travel across the world and you get on a subway in Shanghai or anywhere else, and then you look at our crumbling infrastructure in America, you're like, what's up? This is an opportunity to get federal investment into cities, into rural, into communities, and let's get it done. Let's build. Build.
I was on that Shanghai airport train last year. It goes 300 miles an hour.
Exactly. Come on, let's get it done.
Try getting to Kennedy on the Van Wyck and...
I was going to say, it's almost as fast as getting to JFK.
Almost. Think about this. We used to lead the world in infrastructure. We have an opportunity to do it again.
Thank you, Carlo.
Thank you. Always.